to In the Kitchen with Natasha. Today I'm going to show you how to make curried goat. Let's get started on the list of ingredients you'll need to make this recipe. Here I have 2 pounds of goat. In Spanish they call it chivo. So if you see chivo, it's the same as goat meat. I have washed it, cut it up and washed it with limes. To this we're actually going to blend our green seasoning mixture. So I have some parsley, you can use cilantro, I have a hot pepper, I have some fine thyme, I have 2 branches of curry leaves, we call it carapule, I have some pudina or oregano, and I have a few leaves of fresh bandanya. So we're going to blend all of these things together to create a green seasoning for our goat. And the other things you're going to need to season the goat, you're going to need about 2 scallions chopped, about a tablespoon of garlic. Here I have chopped garlic with chopped some pepper. This same pepper, I just chop it up in my garlic. I have 1 plum tomato chopped, and I have a small onion chopped. You're also going to need some salt, some black pepper, and some ketchup to season the goat. So I'm going to blend my seasonings with a little bit of water, and I will see you back in a little bit. Okay, so I've finished blending up my seasoning. I have it here. I went ahead and I put 1 tablespoon of ketchup in here, and now you're just going to add all the rest of the ingredients. Garlic, scallions, onion, tomato, and your green seasoning. Just add some water to this, and you can set it aside until you're ready to cook, and you can just add this to your goat when you're ready to cook. So to this you're going to add some black pepper, just about 1/2 teaspoon, and you're going to add about 1 teaspoon of salt. So go ahead and mix this. Okay, so now to cooking our goat. So you're going to put up your pot to heat up on medium low, and you're going to add about, let's say, 1 teaspoon of oil. I don't like to cook with too much oil. Let the oil come up to temp, and I have 2 tablespoons of mild curry and 2 tablespoons of hot curry, and I also have a few grains of methi seeds, fenugreek seeds. You're going to add the fenugreek seeds to your oil. So we want the fenugreek or methi seeds to get nice and golden brown. Right, once your methi seeds have gotten nice and golden brown, you're going to add in your 2 sets of curry powder. And you're going to lower your heat to low, because you don't want that curry powder to burn. You want that curry to start to toast on low heat, because you want the curry to cook and get nice and fragrant. So after about 3 minutes, just add some water to the curry to help it cook now. And you're going to allow this to cook for an additional 2 minutes. After your curry has been frying for that 2 minutes, you're going to go ahead and add your goat to the pot. And you just add some water to this bowl, because you want to keep all those good seasonings in there to add to your meat when it's cooking. So turn this up. So allow your goat to cook and let that first set of liquid in there dry down or bunge down. After that, we're going to add some additional water to help the goat cook and soften. Okay, once all of your liquid has dried out of your goat, you're going to add that reserved liquid with the seasonings. And you're going to add enough hot water to cover the goat to help it cook. Because sometimes goat, the meat itself, is a little tough. And then depending on how you like your meat, if you like it very, very soft, you'll need to let it cook on low and slow. Or if you want to put it into your pressure cooker, you can do that. I'm just going to cook it on the stove because I like my meat not too soft. I like a little chew to it. So we're gonna leave this to come up to a boil, and then we'll knock that heat back to medium and let it take its time and cook. Sometimes we get goat that for some reason it just does not want to get tender. So what I do is I just take a little bit of baking powder, probably about a half of a teaspoon, and I add it to my goat. This may sound weird, but trust me, it works, and you don't even know that you put baking powder in it. And this is going to help the meat start to soften up. So my goat has begun to soften up. At this point, I want to add my potatoes. And you're going to allow this to continue to cook until your potatoes has softened up. So my goat is finished and my potatoes are also nice and soft. So I'm going to plate and show you guys how it looks. So here we have it, my curried goat with potatoes, and I'm serving it alongside a dal puri roti. I'll leave the link for the roti recipe down below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's dish. Let me know down below if you make it and if you like it. If you have any questions or comments, also leave them down below. I will leave in the description box the list of ingredients you'll need to complete this recipe. And I'll see you all another day with another one of my recipes. Enjoy!